was a dandy buck.
The Wilderness Journal is underwritten by
Eagle Valley Outfitters. Hunting or fishing, archery or firearm, boots, bullets, or bait casters. You can get it all at Eagle Valley Outfitters, M13 and Worth Road, Pinconning. And by Hopkins Trophy Whitetails in Sears, Michigan. At Hopkins, they know a successful hunt's about more than just pictures. They truly believe every hunter should live their own dream, even if they dream big. That's Hopkins Trophy Whitetails in Sears, Michigan. And by Plowman's Carts, makers of the Huntin' Buddy custom cart. Plowman's, where we turn work into play. And by Buck Fever Synthetic Scents and Vanishing Hunter Odor Control Spray. If you still don't believe that the Buck Fever Synthetic Scent System can actually make bucks hunt you, that's okay. They didn't believe it was synthetic either. That's Buck Fever Synthetics. And by viewers like you, thank you.
Hi friends, welcome to the program. Hey, a couple of weeks ago I made a promise to you. I told you I'd share with you the rest of Miss T and I's anniversary trip last spring up to Esnagami Lodge fishing. And if you're a frequent flyer and you saw that promise, well then you also saw some of the tremendous northern pike fishing action we enjoyed while we were up there. And if you didn't, well, I'll tell you what, here's just one of the great fish we caught on that trip.
And the big ones are all female. Oh, look at that.
That truly was a monster, and a spring fish no less. Kind of makes me wonder what she'd look like, say, in the fall. Still, that's not what this program is about. This program is about the way I sometimes neglect to appreciate just how good things are when they're normal. You see, it wasn't big pike fishing that first led me to Esnagami Lodge those many years ago. It was, in fact, walleye fishing, you know, looking for a great place to catch a few walleye. Well, fast forward 10 years, and I find myself taking for granted a little bit not only my bride, Miss T, and my good friend Eric Lund, and all the other great friends I've got to share the fishing up at the lodge with, but the simple fact that we go up there and catch hundreds and hundreds of big walleye in just 1 week, and then I have the audacity to call that kind of fishing normal. Friends, my name is Kyle Randall. This is my Wilderness Journal, and we're headed up to Esnagami Lodge for some springtime normal walleye. Yeah, right now. That morning, T and I motored out to a shallow rock reef I'd been meaning to have a little closer look at. And once we got over it, we were doing the normal thing. Yeah, we were just pitching marabou jigs with or without minnows. And friends, we hadn't been fishing maybe a couple of minutes when... Oh, there's a fish. First thing, first cast, took, what, 2 minutes?
Not even that.
That is a gorgeous fish. First fish of the morning. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
That'll do?
Yes.
Okay. Look at that. Oh, I think it's done. Come here, lunch. I think I'll name this fish. I don't usually play with my food, but look at that, gorgeous.
It's pretty.
You know, you were just saying some folks, they don't realize just how wonderful it is to come up here and have the great food and the great service and, oh yeah, the great fishing. Tomorrow, we're going to eat shore lunch, so we're going to put you back. We might keep 1 or 2 for dinner tonight. What do you think?
That sounds good.
Well, we can catch them later, though. We'll put this guy back. All right? That was all right.
It was very nice.
Well, good morning, dear.
Good morning.
That took about 15 seconds. That was my first cast. I think we found our spot.
Good. My turn.
Tina's secret spot. Yep, your turn. Now, friends, a helpful hint if you're ever in the boat with Miss T, yeah, never tell her it's her turn. Yeah, just don't do it. Uh-oh. What's that?
A fish.
Huh. Yeah, Loon's laughing at you. He said, you sure that's not a snag?
No, it's
Oh, that's a big old walleye. Look at that. Look at that. That is a beaut.
cool.
You think?
Oh, I think.
Want me to land that or are you going to get it? Whoop, never mind.
I didn't have to.
That's that quick release.
Yeah. And I still have my minnow.
You are the catch and release queen there. You're getting it. Be like me. Yeah. Well, throw it in there and get another one.
Oh. Oh, hush.
Laughing at you.
It's a nice fish.
That loon over there said, you call that fishing?
Oh, hush.
Laughing at you. If you do make the mistake of telling Miss T it's her turn, well then, friends, I hope you brought a sandwich. Oh, boy. And you don't catch small fish either. What's up with that? How come you just got to catch all the big fish?
My turn?
I guess. Yeah, wow. Another 20-something walleye. I think he's ready. You can get him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. He's got my minnow.
Yeah? You gonna get it?
No, he can. Ooh, he can have it.
He earned it. All right, put him back.
Ready.
Well, you got it going on.
Yeah. That's
It's
fun.
not that Miss T doesn't understand the concept of taking turns. She knows that sooner or later somebody else is supposed to get one. No, and she's not selfish. What it is,
Yep.
is once she starts catching fish, yeah, there's really no stopping the girl. Another huge, this one's even bigger. What the heck are you doing?
Look at that.
That right there is a smoker. That's a big walleye, girlfriend. What do you think? You want me to land that one?
Yes, please.
All right, swing him over here. There!
Wow.
Get your hook out of there if I hold him.
Let me twist it this way. There.
Throw him back.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately for Miss T, weather was working in across the lake. It was gonna start raining any minute. Still, she didn't seem to be quite done with her turn yet. The other one, look at this girl. She's a fish machine. There are some walleye in his slate. Look at, there's a big one. It's another just dandy walleye, girl. What do you think?
Oh, this is fun.
You are getting it done.
And look who's not here.
Well, you know, you had to run with the second-rate guide today.
No.
Took me a while to get you on fish, about 6 minutes.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Cool.
And just figure if I can do it,
Anybody
anybody can do it. That's right. You gonna get that one? You want me to get it?
I'll get it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's nice.
What is that, 22?
Oh, at least.
Not a bad way to spend an anniversary.
No, beautiful. I'm gonna let him back in.
All right. Well, you're kind of showing off.
I try.
What's that, 3 fish in 5 minutes?
3 fish.
Well, now the rain really was coming in, but no, she felt sorry for me finally. Yeah. Ooh, what in the world? This might, oh boy. This is a big old walleye.
Wow.
Just as it's starting to rain, there's a nice Walter. Isn't that a pretty thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come here. There's just so many of these big, fat, just 20, 21, 22-inch fish. Just beautiful.
Nice.
We'll take them all day long. It's starting to rain a little bit. We might have to put the cameras away and just fish. Yeah, I hear you. People at home screaming, shut up. We'll put that one back so he's here when you come. But I'll tell you what, This has been a great morning. Absolutely dandy. We might try that again. It's not raining hard. You know, not real hard. Well, we fished in the rain for another hour or so and caught another dozen or so walleyes, and then headed in to pick up our good friend and host, Mr. Eric Lund. Now, folks, if you're frequent flyers, you already know that Miss T and Eric, well, let's just say they're a bit competitive, at least when it comes to their fishing. So you know when we got back to the dock, Miss T already having a sizable lead in the fish count, yeah, Eric was more than ready to go. We headed back out there, and I should warn you, when these two get to kibitzing and get to fishing, well, they do more than a little poking and teasing, and I was figuring the best thing to do is just stay up in the front of the boat, you know, and duck the jigs. And who knows, once they slow down a little bit, you know, we might even catch some fish. On the ride back out that afternoon, the weather had warmed up at least, and yeah, it looked like everybody was out fishing. We motored along down the South Shore line to a spot right out in front of Betty Falls, and friends, trust me when I tell you, I know this spot. Now watch this. We're gonna catch a fish right out there. You ready? You throw it out there. Or just a Walter or something. That didn't take long. What were you thinking? That lure's half as big as you are. Try not to get some hooks in my fingers here. Just a cute little walleye. That'd be a good lunch fish right there. Let's try that again, see if we can find something a little bigger. You see, friends, right there where the water from Betty Falls flows into the lake, it makes a lot of bait fish congregate. And where bait fish congregate on Esnagami?
Don't tell me.
Tell you what.
You didn't catch a fish. You're making it up.
There he is.
As a matter of fact, you did catch a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, your brother's over there showing off behind you. He's got to have one too, you know.
It's a little bigger too, probably.
Oh, okay.
About the same.
About the same.
All right.
Okay.
That way everyone goes home happy.
At least I get to go home happy.
Yeah, you're right. It's best just to stay out of it. Yeah. Well, after that, we decided to take a break and go over and join everybody in camp for a great shore lunch. After breading a couple of specials up for Miss T, I waited for the guys to finish and then I cooked ours. Usually the guys do all the cooking for everybody, but either way, yeah, this is tough to beat. Well, after sharing a tremendous shore lunch and a cup, we got back in the boat and headed back out fishing. You know, the weather was truly starting to take a turn for the worse. It was getting a little bit rough and more than a little windy, and that was just in our boat, yeah. Maybe it was just me, but after lunch it seemed like Miss T and Eric were both getting down to business, you know, being pretty serious. And really it didn't take very long before
Something in the water anyway.
Speed release.
Speed release, yeah.
I invented that. You didn't know that.
Oh, I know that.
I patented that in '68.
I know that.
Now, when Eric lost that fish and T just gave him a funny little look and shook her head, yeah, that was it. It was game on.
I'm catching a fish.
You are?
Yep.
Let me see it.
Oh, look at you.
golly, you are.
You're cute.
He's cute. Yeah, he's about 18 inches of cute.
I'll get it for you.
I'll get it for you.
Watch now. He'll throw that thing right off of there.
Well, if it was any bigger, he might have.
I would never do that to you.
Yes, just in case you're wondering, we call that the look.
Oh, it's a little one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not 2 minutes later, T had another one.
Are you sure of that?
It's a little one.
Yeah. You know, a lot of guys drove a long ways to get a few little ones like that.
Yeah, that is a little
It's a little one.
bit of nice one there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, it was finally beginning to look like the kids were going to start playing nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And then again,
That's too bad. That looked like a nice sized fish on there.
What happened there, T? You didn't see him take those needle nose pliers and pinch the barbs off your hook, did you?
I guess. You see, he's all choked up about it.
He does seem like he's suffering for your loss.
I would have liked for you at least to brought it up a little bit further so you would have seen how big it was and then it got off.
yeah, I didn't think they'd behave for long, no.
Just
Uh-oh.
trying to show Tina how to set a hook and
I see.
fish on.
That's a good one,
Whoa,
buddy.
that looks pretty nice out there. Fish.
That is a big one.
It's about 22, maybe 23 at the lower jaw, right there. Gorgeous fish.
All right. Fortunately, a little too big for shore lunch.
Yeah, we
Fortunately for the fish.
for the fish.
Nice job, boss man.
Thank you.
This first time, huh?
First time at this rodeo, as you like to say. I put one back for you, Tina. So when you drift back over that area, there is a 23 available.
Gee, thanks. Oh, you are so...
Well, after that crack, you knew it was going to be on. And then, yeah, T missed another fish.
Set the hook.
Oh, brother.
Throw her back down there and give it to him again. Uh-oh, the guy behind you showed you a hook set again.
And from there, friends, well, from there it just got ugly, yeah.
He seems to have a fish.
It does. It's almost a carbon copy of that last one.
I don't know, I think it's a half-inch bigger.
I guess.
That's walleye, man.
Yeah. There we go. Right in the top of the... Oh, even
Wow.
you can probably get her down pretty quick. Yeah.
They were now down to cheering blood loss. Yeah.
The wind has a little bit of a bite to it today. Well, you wouldn't know that unless you're putting your hand in and out of the water and getting fish. But when that happens, so notice it is cool.
Say, friends, did I mention these two were a bit competitive?
Fish!
We found one. Hey, Dad.
I can knock them off if you want.
We don't want that thing in here anyways. Probably smells like fish.
Hey,
Hey.
that's a walleye, Tina.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. I think it was that minnow I picked out for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, everybody did make it back to the lodge that night, and in one piece, yeah. Well, friends, if you're not frequent flyers, then I probably should tell you, Miss T and Eric do enjoy their kibitzing and teasing, but it is all in good fun. Much like I suspect you have fun with your fishing partners. And speaking of fun, well, the next day would be our last day of fun, at least on this trip to Esnagami. We had used up a whole week. It went by so fast. Still, like I always say, there's no quitting this outfit, so we went back out for one more whack at those walleyes. And folks, it's a wonderful thing to just be normal.
There. Right around here. Cast right over there.
Friends, I'm happy to report that not only did everyone survive this trip, but first day to last and every day in between, we caught tons of great walleye. It didn't matter when, where, the weather. Everywhere we went, we caught fish.
A walleye fish type. On a walleye type lure. Look at that. I did something a little silly. I put a Hottentot on there and threw it out.
See what happens when you do that?
Yeah, and it worked. Man's got to eat. Look at there. Hello, lunch. Can I call you lunch?
Can I call you for lunch? Would you come over to lunch? Well, maybe I better have a little pliers. Sit. Sit. How about it? You're lucky. It's not lunchtime yet. We'll get more. Well, the last stop that last day was right back where we started at Betty Falls. And yeah, the fish were still there.
What are you doing here? You got a fish? I got a fish. Look at that thing. Look at the size of them. Oh, you got a big old pike. You got a problem.
Oh boy, do I got a problem. I'm sorry.
I can see your pike down there. Right there, he's trying to eat my walleye. I think my walleye's big enough to eat your pike.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep.
That's a pair, isn't it?
I always have to do one better.
Well, I understand that. See if I can get this hoss in here. Look at that.
Wow.
That's a toad. That's a big one right there. Okay, there goes that one. Okay, you want to land yours or you want me to get it?
No, you go ahead.
All right, here we go. With no leader, no nothing. I tell you what, he's got it at 2. This is gonna be cute. Ah, there, a double.
Cool.
Look at that. That ain't a half bad pike, I tell you what. And that jig is in there.
Oh yeah.
I got the jig out, he won't let go of the pliers. Crazy fish. Oh,
That was crazy.
that was quite a double. We'll put that one back, okay?
Okay.
There.
Well, friends, walleye fishing, at least for us, just doesn't get much better than that. Although I must admit, I sometimes wonder, is it our anniversary that reminds Miss T it's time to go fishing, or is it the great fishing that somehow reminds her it's our anniversary? Either way, this trip, like so many other great ones, was one we'll never forget. Well, friends, that was indeed a memorable trip, and I want to thank again my lovely bride, Miss T, for sharing it with me. And together, well, you know we need to thank our great friend and good host, Mr. Eric Lund, Sue, everybody up at Esnagami Lodge. They always treat us so great. We have such a good time, and that's really what it's about. That's what normal is. When you can take good friends and have great times in a wonderful place, yeah, it's pretty hard to complain about normal. Hey, you know, I hope to see some of you up there having a normally great time of your own, throwing in a line and coming out with some Canadian gold. And if we do, well, you know we're going to stop, share a shore lunch, a cup, and a fire. And if we don't see you up there, friends, well, we certainly hope to catch each and every one of you right back here for next week's Wilderness Journal. Thanks again, Eric and Sue Lund, all the staff, everybody up at Esnagami Lodge. What a great trip. The Wilderness
Trails in Sears, Michigan, and by Plowman's Carts, makers of the Huntin' Buddy custom cart. Plowman's, where we turn work into play. And by Buck Fever Synthetic Scents and Vanishing Hunter Odor Control Spray. If you still don't believe that the Buck Fever Synthetic Scent System can actually make bucks hunt you, that's okay. They didn't believe it was synthetic either. That's Buck Fever Synthetics. And
Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to send in your picture for the family album.